Hi everyone, this is Coach Charette. In this series of videos, we'll be following the progression of my son, Michael. Mike is 20 years old. He's approximately 175 centimeters or 5'9", and at this point he is 84 kilograms or 185 pounds. He's trained as a competitive weightlifter between the ages of 14 and 18, and after taking 2 years off, he began training again a few months ago. His goal is not to compete, but to achieve or hit certain weights in a variety of lifts that include the clean, power snatch, back squat, front squat, deadlift, strict press, and bench press. He works full time at a job that is very physical. As such, he has 3 training sessions each week that last roughly between 1.5 hours and 2 hours. This includes a 20 to 25 minute warm up in which he does a slow paced jog on the treadmill, some static stretching, and some dynamic stretching. At this time this video was filmed, Michael was in a mesocycle that focused on high volume, low intensity training in order to grow and condition his body. As you can see with the cleans here, he's got a nice flat back. He's using straight arms in the pull. He's extending his hips, knees, and ankles fully. He's receiving the bar at its maximum height in order to eliminate the bar's downward momentum. And of course, there's a slight bounce in the bottom position of the squat as he rises up in balance and under control. There are some technical issues, obviously, that he has that we'll be correcting as his lifting continues. After the cleans, he started doing some push presses. You'll notice that he tries to keep a tight upper body. The dip is both smooth and rhythmic. The rhythm of his dip is one that suits him best. And of course, depending on who you are and your own body type, etc., you should look to find a rhythm in the dip and the drive that is best for you. He pushes through his midfoot into the platform. You'll notice that when he's doing these push presses, his heel is coming off the platform. Another variation of this exercise would be a push press in which the heel remains planted the entire time. And as you can see that he's got a very nice smooth transition between the leg push and when the shoulders and arms take over. And again, just like the clean, just like with everything, there are some technical issues that we'll be addressing over the next few weeks and into the future. Your technique is never perfect. You can always strive to sharpen it a bit, no matter at what level you lift. With respect to Michael, some of the technical issues that he'll have, especially when it gets to higher weights, is that he'll relax his upper body slightly. And then, of course, that means that there's less force imparted on the bar as the energy is absorbed by the body. He's now moving on to a few sets of back squats. He's doing sets of 10. This week, he's been prescribed 4 sets of 10 with a range of weights. He started at 120 kilos here, about approximately 265 pounds. And as you can see, he's trying his best to get as deep as possible. The bar in the Olympic style is set high on his back. Some of the technical issues that we've been addressing over the last few weeks is first and foremost is depth, which could improve a little bit here. A lot of that is due to issues with flexibility, problems that he's always had, as opposed to maybe a lack of desire. Although having said that, when it comes to very strenuous sets in the last rep or two, as most people are prone to do, he might cut the depth of the squat in order to get the lift or preserve energy. Another technical issue that we've been dealing with in the past and will continue to deal with moving forward into the future, there is a significant muscle imbalance between the left side and the right side of his body, both lower and upper body. But in these squats, if we had kind of a front view or a rear view, you'd see that it would be quite pronounced. The right side of his body is quite a bit stronger. And again, we are addressing that currently, and we will do so in the future. But I know that given the angle of the camera at this point, naturally the bar is going to look as though it's dropping a bit. But again, even if the camera was right ahead of him, you would see that there would be an angle here. He's just loading up that right side quite a bit more than the left. Furthermore, when he drives through the platform, especially with heavier weights or when he's becoming fatigued, he'll be pushing with that right side more, and you'll see that right hip and knee joint kind of turn inwards. Finally, in terms of the analytics, his volume was 8,942 kilograms, total of 90 reps, and an average intensity of 99.4 kilograms.